plants. I think these are the right ones. Where's pirates? Is it just me, or is that jungle palm tree too small for jungle palm tree? Jungle, no, not jungle, pirates. Pirates! I'm just bordering everything with trees, or plant life, so yeah. It's been one... It's been quite a year, I'll put it that way. You know, all the stuff that's, you know, just recently happened. You know, nobody's happy about it because it wasn't a happy thing, but it happened. So if you're wondering how come I haven't mentioned anything about Princess Leia, it's didn't really want to talk about it, I guess, but it's on the forefront of my mind, you know, so it's not anything that I'm not sensitive to. It's just that it's one of those things that you didn't expect to happen. So, you know, you're just sitting here thinking and building this, and all this stuff's happened. It's, you know, it wasn't not that easy to digest. Still, I mean, so if you're wondering how come I'm not talking a lot, it's, you know, some of these things that just happened. You know, should I talk about it? Should I not talk about it? You know, because it happens. And nobody's quite ever happy when it does happen. It just has to happen eventually, but I don't know. See, I feel like I'm sticking my foot in my mouth. It's just not something that. It's just something that it just. I'm not saying it bothers me to the point where it's going to affect my life a lot, but just, I didn't want it to happen, you know? I didn't want it to happen. So, I'm just rambling, but that happens. I ramble sometimes. In case you didn't know. Now, do I need to take that piece out? I do. I did say that piece. Let's stick this in there and see if this will work. Okay. Alright, that fits in there. Let's change this to pirate. Okay, how are we on trees? We need more trees over here. What I'm doing, of course, I'm taking the corners and just making different patterns out of them. Just lining the flat parts up with each other and just going different directions. Not just the corners. I'll take like terrain 1 and cap it off. Take terrain 5. Ignore Stitch. There, that'll work. More corners. This is a little bit more exaggerated than the one I did for Toy Box Rumble. And actually, I had to limit some of the trees in Toy Box Rumble because if I didn't, the enemies would get stuck and they wouldn't go where, you know, they're supposed to seek out each other, hence the different teams. And if I put too many trees in there, well, you've seen it. Some of the times in that battle, they'd be like do, like, go man, go. I do want to point this out. You can use Zootopia terrain. The problem is with Zootopia terrain, though, you can't walk through it. And I think that was one of the things with some of the newer decorations or themes. You couldn't walk through it. You get stuck. The Citadel. This is what I did for the Citadel. Okay. Before I do all that, I need, if I can find it. Still there? No. For the Citadel, you need Star-Lord's terrain. You don't have to have it, but it's best. I was unsure where to put it, which side, so I just pick a side. Right? Alright, so I got the power disc in. And then I'm going to set the theme here. Star-Lord's Galaxy. Actually, you know what? Let me just change this to a bigger block. Even a bigger block. Unsure of exactly how big it is. Just want to get in the middle here, like that, and hopefully go to terrain 5 or building set 5. I think it was the lighter color Coruscant buildings. Oops, hold on. Let me set this down. Move that down. Trying to remember how I did this. I know I wanted it so you couldn't even see the bottom from where you're playing at, where you're in the toy box. Is that lined up? Yep. And probably get rid of that bottom one. Probably should bring these close together. So we want the one in the middle. Oh, that's not even lined up perfectly. We want the one in the middle to be taller than the ones on the edge. Or the one on... Yeah, I said that right. I'm just lining up the hitbox that surrounds it with the terrain pieces that I put down to make sure it's like right in the corner, like that. Alright, did I get this one yet? Yes. Okay. Then, perhaps something like that. And the same over here. I don't even don't even need to do the back. Might not even need the sides. Let's see what it looks like. Well, that's not what I wanted. Where's it at? Alright, from where the border is going to be. Alright, so we can see under it. So what I'm going to do is get some more terrain and put them underneath. Here as such, like that. Just so your eyes don't see empty space. Close enough. Okay, another thing I did. See, look, we're almost halfway. If I can remember where it's at, I believe it's under. Let's go to Simple Toys, right? I always lose these because I don't think they're under any categorized spot. I think you have to go under Unfiltered. I think they're under Unfiltered Basic Blocks. Again, I'm probably wrong. Okay. What they are is they're the breakable blocks. And I always forget where they're at. It's not decorations, not plants, not terrain. Instant fun, maybe. Okay, ground vehicles, no, no. Mounts, no, no. No, 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 no. 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 It's not under creative toys, no. Gameplay toys. Here they are. Okay, so I use the concrete wall. What I do is I set these up like that. Like that. And then I take some of these, right? And maybe set them right here. Some of the enemies actually have it in their AI to duck behind objects. And I set one team to blue, one team to orange. Alright, so one side would be blue, and I have this facing the other way. One side would be orange. You don't have to have them with blocks. You can put them behind trees. One thing that I don't like is you can't set the hit points on these things. Now, if you don't assign these to teams, they're going to shoot anybody. If you don't assign it to a team, it's going to shoot you no matter what. So you have to be on the same team that it's on. If you're not on a team, it's going to shoot you no matter what. So you have to be on blue, and they have to be on blue in order for you to walk by it safely or be invisible. It won't shoot an enemy, I don't believe. It's just like an enemy. That's the thing. It's just like an enemy. You have to assign it to the same team you're on in order for it to be on your side. So this side would be orange. So you just place these around. The other thing we have from 2.0. Oh, by the way, if you use these, you can set these to teams, but you can't destroy these. You can throw your sidekick in them to override them, but it only lasts for a certain amount of time. Let me go to Game Maker. Go up to Marvel. See, they have the Asgardian barriers. Now these are a little bit nicer than these because they're shorter, and I think you can shoot over them. I can't remember, but they do have their advantage. Oh, here's another advantage that they have. You can set the hit points on these things. Cooldown. No, you can't. You can set the cooldown time, so once they destroy, they'll reappear. And also the team on it, but I don't think that matters. Does it? I think if you're blue and they're blue, I don't think you can destroy it. I think that you can only destroy the opposing teams. I didn't actually try it out. But I used them as barriers. And I put one over here, right? Like right here. Like that. Put one like that. then I'd put a gun behind it. Or missile launcher. And it helps when they're facing the right way. What else are we missing? What else are we missing? Set pieces. The AT-AT. Now you can rig these to fire. I didn't. I just put them there for decoration. And how you rig them to fire is you have to use Path Creator tools and put the turrets on them and have them go inside the head. But what I'm going to do is new logic connection. If this is closed, this is going to be closed, because if you know AT-ATs, they don't walk around like that. Close. Alright, so where's our in plate? Where are we going to start? Opposite of the Citadel, I guess. Wherever you decide. It's fine. Okay. And as I've done this many times before, I always start off with the barrier. Put that right on the end plate. Checkpoint. Go to properties. Hidden. New logic connection. Exited. Player 1. Set checkpoint for all. New logic connection. Exited. Player 1. I forgot which one was the master AT-AT. Let's see if it's this one. Did they both close? Yep. What else? What else? What else? What else? Why do I feel like I'm missing something? Probably more trees, right? So one of the things we can do is we can put islands out here with these. Do something like this.
Thanks everyone for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps me out, more than you can possibly imagine. Also, come check me out on Twitter and Facebook. And don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified of all of my upcoming videos. So until next time, this has been That Brown Bat, reminding you to keep on building.